Okay, so we're going to review this blog for just a quick example of good citation of pictures versus bad citations of pictures. So we've got a blog set up here and we're scrolling through and reading and we notice there's some pictures. What we also notice about this picture is that there doesn't seem to be any sort of citation around it. We keep scrolling and we notice that here's another picture, again with no citation. So we're thinking maybe our citation's at the bottom of the page. Sometimes people do that. They'll put at the bottom of the page photos courtesy of so-and-so, and then they'll link to wherever the photo is from. But I am noticing that I don't see that at the end of their blog. That makes me curious. Where did these photos come from? Are they somebody else's work? Well, I'm looking at this one here and I'm noticing that it does kind of look like old artwork. Now, one thing you want to know is that a lot of older works of art are in something called the public domain. So if something's in the public domain, that means that you can link to it and use it without any necessary permissions. So if I'm checking this person to make sure that they're following proper citation, I'm going to see, for one, I don't see any notations here, a citation from Citation Machine or anything to kind of indicate to me where this person got their work. So I'm suspicious. But some people do name their pictures or they link you in their pictures. So I'm going to right click and see what I discover. I'm going to open this link in a new tab, and when I open it in a new tab I notice that this person has used a name here. Narcissus by Caravaggio. So now I'm kind of like, okay, Narcissus by Caravaggio. Let me check and see, is that in the public domain? And I see here that it's in Wikimedia Commons, which is another great place to go to find resources that you can use. Wikimedia Commons right here. I read about this file, I see it's the same picture, and I come down to find that it is in the public domain and therefore it's okay that this person used this picture. Okay, that's great. It's a lot of work to do to find that they used a credible source. So I'm going to go back to the blog and see, did he do the same thing for this other picture? I right click on it, open it up, and here you can see in his name that he just named it Conversation. Right? So I look at him in the blog and you can see that in this blog, in this section, he's talking about conversation. So what he's done here is he's named his picture something specific to his blog rather than the actual title of the picture. So now if I was a teacher checking his site to make sure that he's correctly cited, I can see that, I have no way of proving that he has. So of course I would lower his grade because I don't know that he's used properly cited materials. Now, all of that being said, if I was a teacher grading his work, I would obviously just prefer for him to have cited here beneath the picture instead of using a caption. If he had just cited where he'd gotten his source from, that would have been great. Or if he had done what I suggested at the beginning and at the bottom of his blog just posted photos are all in public domain or photos courtesy of so-and-so, wherever he happened to have gotten them from, the Museum of Modern Art. Any of those things would have indicated to me more strongly that he had not, used these pictures without permission. And that's what's really important in the lesson here. You need to make sure as a future blog writer that you are using pictures and making it clear to people that you're using them with permission, either by citing underneath it, by linking to the original artist, or by writing at the bottom of your blog where your photos are courtesy of.